More than 600,000 people call Vancouver home, and thousands more rely on the programs and services provided by one of the world's most livable cities. Through careful planning and a balanced budget, the accountability for managing more than $1 billion is something we take seriously. Intelligent investing means holding ourselves accountable for addressing public priorities and delivering the right level of service and the right programs that benefit the community, like the recycling of food scraps in the Green Bin program. Mary Goldie is so used to composting her scraps that when she visits a friend in another municipality who doesn't do it, she's ashamed to throw organic material into his garbage bag. It bothers her that it'll wind up in his local landfill. At home in South Vancouver, she's devoted to the cause.
I think it was about a year and a half ago that the city started the pilot project in my neighborhood. I was particularly concerned with how much waste was going into the landfill. It's very easy to save your scraps for weekly pickup. I scrape my scraps into the small green bin that the city has provided, and then when it's full I take it to the larger green bin, which is put out once a week. I'm a vegetarian, so I don't have to worry about meat or bones, but I know that the city has suggested that people wrap their meat and bones in newspaper and put it in the freezer until just before the weekly pickup.
Food waste makes up 40% of household garbage, so devotion like Goldie's is music to the ears of Albert Shamus, the city's Director of Waste Management and Resource Recovery. His department launched a food scraps collection pilot in 2010, inviting residents of single-family homes and duplexes in Vancouver to throw their fruit and vegetable scraps in their green bins as part of Metro Vancouver's move to ban the disposal of compostable organic waste in landfills and incinerators by 2015.
The one real benefit of diverting organics to composting is it moves it from an anaerobic digestion process, which occurs in the landfill, which generates methane, to an aerobic process, which generates carbon dioxide. And the difference between methane and carbon dioxide from a greenhouse gas perspective is about 21 times. So carbon dioxide is about 21 times less of a greenhouse gas impact than methane. And so by diverting the food scraps, we're actually getting about 3,000 tons of equivalent CO2 emissions out of the environment, and that's equivalent to about 625 cars off the road per year.
In 2011, the city urged some 2,000 residents of single-family homes and duplexes in Riley Park and Sunset to put a wider variety of food scraps in their green bins. When we started that pilot project, we also tested a change in collection frequency. We changed it so we'd collect the compostable waste in green bins every week and the other garbage every 2 weeks. We saw quite a significant increase in the amount of waste diverted for disposal. In May of 2013, a routine of collecting compostable garbage weekly and other garbage bi-weekly was rolled out across 5 collection zones. We've noticed that there's been an increase of 60% in monthly compostable tonnage and a decrease of 40% in garbage tonnage. Next year, we'll work on increasing participation and reducing the contamination that occurs when non-compostable materials get mixed up with the organic materials in the green bins.
I think it's wonderful that the recycling program has gone citywide. If we can turn food waste into good compost, it's a win-win situation for all of us.
Join people like Mary Goldie in making Vancouver the greenest city in the world. Find out more at vancouver.ca.